Yeah, what? You can't even speak English. And that's for you, being
You can't even understand English.
Do you know what you are? That is what we call slavery. Because people like you are the only people that will
Stop!
Why did you do that? And I'm going to get you, and I'm going to make you really lonely. Papa, did you get that? See?
No,
really? I've got
Well, you attacked him.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah, you did.
Have you got off a rubber boat?
Oh, you did?
Did you come across the channel?
I'm 15 years living in the UK. I'm British.
Channel.
No.
Ban the immigrant.
No. And he's a racist as well. Yeah? He's
Ban the immigrant.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I look after you. Yeah, I'm a healthcare. Okay?
Why don't you fuck off?
Just give it a rest. If you're a healthcare person,
Well, I used to.
you should know what?
Get away from her. Get away from her.
Right above you.
Get away from her.
I'm so bloody sick. Okay. You will wonder what the hell is going on.
Get off her. Get off her.
Don't you stop pushing me. Okay?
Right,
That's it. Fuck off. You don't let your dog out. Yeah, you don't let your dog out. Why did I steal my dog now? This dog is actually, see?
Get him, kill him.
Really? Trying to attack my daughter. Yeah? And then this guy said to dog to kill me.
Hey.
Yeah? You did.
Have you got off a rubber boat?
Oh, you did.
Did you come across?
No.
And yo, see when you're trying to be on this racist tip and you're trying to approach people physically, make sure that you can stand up. The way this chick just fell over was a mad thing. Like I don't even know, man. No balance and that. But yeah, they try to pick on the little Asian people. Everyone knows, yeah. If there's anyone that you're gonna try to physically attack, yeah, leave the Asians, the Chinese and that. You wanna get kung food. You wanna get fucking ombacked in your nose bridge. I don't know why you thought that was a good idea. This old ass woman. And her eyes were so black, filled with hate. Like the rings of hate where she's up at night worrying about Asians and black people and that. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, man. Wicked woman. She looked like she looked like a vampire. Yeah, glad she got dashed over, man. But yeah, I thought that was funny. There's a theme running. Yeah, people that chuck it, you get me? They fuck around and find out. They chuck it and they can't handle what comes their way. I don't know why. Just leave people alone. It's a very simple policy, you know. Go through life, be kind, leave people alone. And, you know what I mean? You eliminate a lot of stuff. Like, you don't get pushed over in the park. You know what I mean? Like, this woman went and got herself pushed over by the Chinese woman. Yeah? Lucy Liu didn't even want to do nothing. Man, I'm telling you, man, there's something wrong with society, bruv. I'm telling you. Something wrong, bruv. Yeah, these white English kids screaming, Free Palestine and F England. And this is the type of stuff that gives the far right and the patriots nightmares. This is the type of stuff that actually, you know what I mean? They try to warn people that this will happen to their kids.
They kill gay people.
They kill gay people. But they kill me. He likes me. He likes me. I'm gay.
Are you mad? If you went to Gaza, they would chuck you in the building.
That's their culture. Over here, our culture is we accept everybody. In their country, they may not.
And you support that?
I don't really care. It's not their country. If they come to our country, to their country, it's not very good.
So Palestine's not a country, by the way.
It doesn't matter. They don't have a home. This is their new home.
Like, I think that I thought it was a brother, but it's a girl. She's saying she's gay and whatever. It's a girl or whatever. But she's saying F this country, F the country that I live in. Obviously, she's trying to rebel against her family or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Rebel against the system. F your country. It's what it is, man. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, slyly, when we talk about England and you say F England, what you're really saying is F the government, F the foreign policy, F the historic racism around the world, F the colonialism, F the geopolitics and the social engineering. Do you know what I mean? That's what we're really saying. We're saying F that, F the racists. Yeah? But, like, obviously land is land, and there's so much good people in England and around the world. Do you know what I mean? We're not saying F the people. We're just saying F the company. You get me? The franchise, the conglomerate. Yeah? F that. F the system. You get me? Naturally. So, yeah. Right, this woman says that most white women only want black men on a surface level, and they are not competition or as suitable as the black woman who is made genetically and is equipped spiritually, physically, and socially to understand her partner and cater to her partner and give birth to black children. And I think that actually makes sense. I think that actually makes sense. Because she said most. If she said all, I would say, yeah, that's incorrect. But I think what she's actually saying is that a lot of people that do have interracial relationships are actually victims of fetishism and curiosity. Do you know what I mean? And they want to fetishize the difference, you know? So if you're a Latina, you get me? Man has fetishized you as a badina and he wants to be seen with you, and socially it's been engineered that you're the shit, and he just sees you like a fucking Pokemon. Do you know what I mean? You just got traits on a card that are rated. So he's got you. You're a treasure. And you know what? You might not mind that. Do you know what I mean? As a black man, as a dark-skinned black man of a certain height and a certain physicality, I believe I've been fetishized before, and I don't blame the women. I don't blame them. A big, strong black man, blah blah blah. They see you, they got all thoughts going through their mind and whatnot. Do you know what I mean? But N probably doesn't understand because he's obviously very short. But when you're very tall, why are you laughing? The light skin guy's trying to laugh. Don't let the light skin man try to separate us. And you see. Don't let him try to separate us, bro. He's laughing. Get me? Don't let him do divide and conquer, bro. Whether little and large, we are one. Get me? Don't let the.
He started the fire and then
don't let the lighty come and separate us, brother.
It's like he said, most YT women, they only lust and they only want black men on a surface level, right? He said, I can tell when I ride the subway, because he's from New York. He said how they look at me sometimes. He said even the YT women that just won't date black men, but we know in the back of, he said he know in the back of his mind that they are like literally lusting over him. And I said to him, I said, let me explain to you something, brother. I said black women lust for black men as well. But the difference is we want y'all on a spiritual and mental and physical level, right? That's something that no woman of no other race and ethnicity can fathom. That's something they would never understand. They would never understand that the black man and the black woman are genetically meshed to be together on a psychology level, a mental level, a spiritual level. Okay? We understand the black man's struggle. We know what y'all strengths are. We know what y'all weaknesses are. YT women are only going to look at black men at a surface level. Okay? They are not genetically engineered to carry the black man's child. Which is why when they push those interracial children out, those interracial children always grow up to resent their mother because it wasn't supposed to happen in the first place. Okay? And black men, I want you to understand this. When you decide to go over there to the cocaine, I want you to understand that too much cocaine will bust your heart. Okay? It might make you feel good at the moment, but however, it will allow you to experience long-term underlying issues that's not good. Can you read between the lines, brother? Can you read between the lines? Okay. Black women bodies are genetically engineered and genetically made to produce black children. Our healthier, whatever, our bigger, dense bone structure, the way our body is shaped, the way it's conditioned, the hips, the ass, all of that is genetically built to carry strong, resilient black people. Okay? Now y'all got it?
Get me?
Fire goes around the corner and puts the fire on that.
So anyway, so yeah, I would agree. You know what I mean? That there's ulterior motives and maybe not the most savory motives, but I would also think that we can be fetishized by our own kind as well, and relationships are very. I do think that culturally and physically, the best match would be somebody from your kind of lineage. That's my belief. I don't know whether that's true or false. But unless you're from a very small island or a very small village or a very small place, where I'd say you probably want to step out. But realistically, within your genotype, within your social grouping, you probably might get the best results. Like, I don't know. You know, other people have other issues and, you know, other DNA, and these things do come into play. However, I do think that interracial or mixed race, mixed heritage people probably benefit from the strong points of both parents if they're from different places. Yeah, do you know what I mean? So you can get the worst or you can get the best. Do you know what I mean? I know plenty of people, mum and dad are both black or whatever. They got cross eyes, they got eczema, they got one leg bigger than the other. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Women got all sorts of things: Down syndrome, up syndrome, left syndrome, side syndrome, in syndrome, out syndrome. It's all, everyone's got their thing. Do you know what I mean? We got sickle cell, we got lupus, we got things. Do you know what I mean? So we're not, our DNA is not perfect, but I do think that there's strength in matching your DNA with like-minded. I do think there's strength in that. She's trying to go a little bit deeper though, and I don't know, man. I'm on the fence with it, to be honest. I don't see anything wrong with interracial relationships. I don't, but I do think that some of the reasons why people get together are not based on the right reason, and then, you know what I mean, obviously these relationships can become turbulent and problematic, but so with every relationship. Do you know what I mean? Let's just be real, let's keep it true. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man, follow your heart, man. Follow your heart, love who you want to love, just treat them right, make sure you're treated right. Do you know what I mean? And whoever it may be, just make sure it's the right one. Don't go for somebody from the same tribe just because of the pressure, and then this woman hates you. Get me? Don't go from someone from the other side just because you think that they're exotic or they're different, or you wrapped up in the fact that their skin's light or their skin's dark or their skin's whatever, and you're not even a match psychologically, mentally, emotionally. You're not even, do you know what I mean? And cultural differences do make do you know what I mean? Cultural differences matter. So it's either you find a woman that's willing to be subordinate, and subordinate's not a friendly word. Let's say submissive, yeah? A woman that's willing to be submissive and adapt to your cultural liking. No man should be getting in a relationship trying to adapt to hers. You met a Chinese thing and now you think that you have to fucking put on kimonos and rare and bow and rare. No, she needs to adapt to your thing. She better know how to jerk the thing. She better know how to gel off something. She better, you get me? She better understand your culture as well. And as the leader, she needs to adapt to that. So cultural differences shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, she can fling down some different cooking. She can show you some different, you know what I mean? Different little things. And that's a beautiful thing. And also, she can look at your culture and take pride in that. So, yeah, I guess that's what I got to say. Big up the sister. You know, what she's saying, it may come across a little harsh and that, but truth is truth. I've always said, yeah, I don't feel a way about people that say that they want to stick to their race. I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. I don't think that that should be demonized. The same way when people want to mix, I don't think that that should be demonized either. But there's definitely an agenda to push interracial relationships in the eye of society. And the only reason I can think is to put everybody in the melting pot. Because when in an interrelationship, there is definitely more risk of losing aspects of culture. There's a risk. I'm not saying it happens all the time, but there's a risk of culture being diluted, culture being forgotten, especially down the line as the generations move on. Yeah, so heritage can be lost. But this is down to the individual's earnest to keep their heritage, their history, and their culture alive, to practice it, to teach about it, to speak about it, to show it, to display it. Do you know what I mean? And if you're not doing that, then that's where the issue comes from. It's not actually the mixing. Do you know what I mean? It's letting your culture get washed out. And I say this to mixed race people as well a lot of the time, because a lot of my mixed race family and friends, they cling towards their black heritage, their African heritage, their Caribbean heritage, their South American heritage, whatever it is. They cling towards that, yeah, and they grab that because there's like a undercurrent of like this social shame of the white side. White history is kind of a bit shameful because you know about slavery or colonialism, or you know about this or this war or that war. So it's like you feel like it's harder to say, yo, I'm English or I'm white or I'm European, without it coming across as being racist. And I covered this in a few stories, and I think I'm going to explore this dichotomy a little bit further and get more mixed heritage people to speak on this, because I find it quite interesting. Do you know what I mean? And for white people, I find it interesting that the St. George flag can't be raised in England without people getting racist connotations from it, including myself. I see an English flag, get me, and I think,
Well, I mean,
right?
Me, I'm driving the bus. I'm seeing it on like giveaway.
Yeah, you see, they're painting the thing.
Yeah.
So like, it's giving people this impression that, oh right, it's racist or whatever, but then it's mad because we just had Carnival and everybody was out in their flags, no issue. No, I never looked at, I saw a Trini flag, a this flag, a Ghana flag. I never looked at any flag and thought, rah, I bet you're racist. But when you see the England flag, it's just got this vibration to it. It's history, there's all sorts to go with it. And I think that's a very interesting thing. I don't fuck with flags, personally. I don't fuck with flags. But I find it interesting how certain people's flags, they're like hieroglyphics. They convey so much. They're like a sigil. It conveys so much. That's what symbols do, though, isn't it? They speak to you and they tell you stories and they tell you things, give you information in one glance. Do you know what I mean? And unfortunately, when I see the England flag more than the British flag, you know, when I see the British flag, I just think about like the empire and rare, but I don't necessarily think about racism. The blue, but the St. George's flag, I don't know.
It's got that, like, the negativity's been put on it because people always bring that flag up when
they're doing their fuckery.
Yeah.
That's what I said. But anyway, we'll move on from there.
You can't handle the truth.